I I hate to have an either-or situation. Do I want a neocon or do I want someone who will promote racial strife and civil breakdown? I hate to have that sort of choice, but given only those two choices, I'll take the neocon. No, I really will. I'll take the neocon. Not for very long, but I will take the neocon because I think the American public has been fooled so and lied to so much. If we can't get it through our heads that there are among us, not the Trump supporters, but people who are aware, for example, of what Hillary Clinton has been charged with and accused of, and what she has supported and how she has operated. We're all aware of that. And the hope is that since we're aware of this kind of crap now, we can't be manipulated by somebody, again, the way George W. Bush and Dick Cheney manipulated us. That's just the way I feel. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if Hillary Clinton, as she is, if she's the neocon, I think she is more manageable by other forces within the government. You have to remember, just an example, the war crime that Bush Cheney led us into in Iraq. There was very little resistance to that because, well, first of all, as you point out, a lot of the mainstream press editorially supported it. And I think they supported it because they had no way, I'm not cutting them excuses, I'm just stating the case. They had no way to fact check everything that the Bush Cheney organization was putting out there, wave after wave after wave. Plus, you have to remember the United States at the time was still reeling from the worst attack on this country since the War of 1812. So, yeah, there was a lot of mistakes made, and it's rough calling the slaughter of 1 million people mistakes made. I get that. But I don't think Donald Trump has revealed anything about himself other than the fact that he is a full-blown megalomaniacal fascist who suffers from paranoid schizophrenia. Mild, but nonetheless schizophrenia. I just, there's no comparison to me. And that's the reason I came to the most difficult decision that I've made politically, I think, ever, to back a candidate that, just personally, I'm not touting her at all. I mean, go your own way. All I'm doing is saying, since I've made such a big deal about it, I'll never vote for Clinton. Since I made I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter, which I was, 100%. But when it boils down to this, and I think this is what Kathy was trying to say last night too, and I haven't worked on her. She's just been listening and doing her own reading, listening to sources other than this podcast, and she has come essentially to the same conclusion that I have come to. Do you want the neocon or do you want the dictator? Do you want somebody who is, I maintain, is manageable by a rational Democratic Party-controlled Senate and possibly Democratic Party-controlled House, someone who is manageable, or do you want somebody who is so totally out of control that there is no telling what kind of disasters are in the offing with the President Trump? Now, for me and me alone, Al, I'm just not willing to roll the dice on that one. No, I'll go with the devil I know instead of the devil I don't know every time. I don't have to keep defending a vote for Clinton against an irrational, insane vote for Trump. And an irrational, insane vote for Trump includes any vote that goes to a third party. I'm sorry, folks. You may, just be so let down about Malloy, so disappointed that I have wound up like this. Well, I'm disappointed too, because I'm disappointed myself, because I don't like to be put in a position where I feel like my survival depends on backing someone whose policies I truly do not like.